I made a vow, really being transparent here, to God. If you allow me to achieve what I really wanted to do, and that was to be on the radio and to play the wax, play the music, make people feel good, I won't disappoint you. I'm gonna go in every day like it was my last day. So what I want people to remember is the hard work ethic. Even when the weather gets bad, we had this bout not long ago, when I still come to work. What drew me to radio was the love of music, first of all, coming up as a preteen, actually. My neighbors, growing up in North Memphis, had a record player. I'm dating myself now, a record player. The albums and the things that you see with the wax and the little hole in the middle. So I would go over there, we play, and then he'd have a little time where we would listen to music. And it just got in my spirit, and I grew up listening to the radio. A lot of pioneers, who I just grew up listening to. And I said, well, you know what? I think I want to do that. I want to do that, be on the radio. So I had to find out a way to do it. I listened to these pioneers, like a Melvin, a Cookin' Jones, a Herb the K. Nealon, and a Rick Dees, and a Ron Olson, that kind of thing. But how would I go about doing that, pursuing that? And how could I talk to my parents into that's what I wanted to do? So that's how it all started. I got bit by the broadcasting bug at WDIA as a teenager. About 16, 17 years old, I would go to the local radio station, which was WDIA AM, on the weekends to be a high school reporter. And got to be a reporter for 2 years. High school reporters represent their school. I'm from Memphis, and every person that was a part of that organization represented their school. They do like a 90-second report about how well the basketball team is, the volleyball team is doing, who are the top couples, who's the favorite teacher, who just got inducted into the Honor Society. We have to report all that. So I loved it. So pursued a degree in communications after graduating, went to UT Martin, right? And they had a radio station on campus, and that was pretty much it. It got in me, and that was it. The rest is history. The DJ, I use that term, disc jockey, radio influencer, is an important piece to be able to have. If you work for a company or a radio station that it allows you leeway, freedom, creativity during your show, you can make or break an artist, literally. We used to have this show, a feature on my radio show called Slam It or Jam It. And we would say, it'd be a jingle, before we play a song, because we would want the audience to help us pick the next hit from a local artist. The jingle went, slam it or jam it, slam it or jam. In other words, play it or put it in the toilet, hit or miss, flush it or dump it. So the artist, it helps the artist to know, kind of get a, how would I say, barometer, or find out if the audience really loves this particular piece of wax or the product or whatever, however they present it to us. And then it helps the DJ to be that guy, that early believer in the new music that comes out, particularly it was special to me, important to me, because, I'm from Memphis. And so when I get a local artist, man, give me a break, give me a shot. And thankfully, my program director at the time pretty much allowed me to do, now this is back in the day, granted, to play the songs that I felt strongly about, or at least give some records a shot. So I think it's important to know that the artist is out there, wants a shot at it, and they know radio, especially back then, could make or break you. Teaching is so vitally important if you really have a passion for it. I had no idea I'd be teaching. My mother, as I mentioned, was a 30-year educator for the public school system. She used to help me, I used to help her grade papers, record them into then the Scholastic book, the little green book with the spiral. She flipped over that name. She said, he made an 83. Okay, so I would put it in a box. She made a 95. And all that stuff, and when I look back on it, it got into me. Little did I know I still didn't want to be a school teacher. But what happened? What had happened was, I started radio in 1986. 1986, straight out of college, pretty much. Well, about 2 years out of college. Went 1 year out of college. Part-time. Pam Wells, who was the morning person and also program director, hired me. So I did radio from 86 to 90. Well, I started teaching 93. I started teaching 93, so I had 7 years on the air. No conflicts, nothing, just go to work, do my 4 hours, go home. But I found that wasn't enough. It's not enough purpose. You know, I fulfilled my dream of getting on the air. That was it, number one. I didn't want to do anything else. But 4 hours on the air and all the rest of the day, 20 more to go. So I had to do something. Man. I was getting a little trouble, kicking it with the fellas, you know, going here and there, because I knew I could do those 4 hours and they knew it. So let's go hang out, man. You got to be on the air till 7 this evening, man. What are you doing What are you doing? So I got tired of that. That kind of ran its course, man. Just to kick it, till I get on the air, boom. I'm probably halfway tired when I get on the air at 7 because I kicked it all day long.